family, how you guys doing today? Awad here, and today this monitor is dwarfing me. I love LG displays. They always seem to have very great color reproduction, great picture quality, and as you can see back there, that ultra wide back there, I've been using it for a while. It's a 34-inch LG ultra wide at 3440 by 1440, and I just love that display. I was impressed with its little brother, the full HD version of this monitor. You can check out my review right over here. I really liked it. The only thing I didn't like about it was 1080p and was stretching out to 32 inches and it wasn't as crisp as I'd like it to be. And now they released a quad HD version of this, a 2560 by 1440, and I am excited to check this monitor out. Hopefully it will fix a lot of that blurry issue that we had with other monitors. But before we continue, if you guys enjoy this type of content, smash that subscribe button. It helps this channel out, it helps us grow and continue to bring you this great content. I wish I fixed the statistic right here. If we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway, so smash the subscribe and bring a friend. Alright, so let's look at the main specifications for this monitor. So it is a 32-inch VA panel. The color reproduction is 95% sRGB. The response time is 5 milliseconds and 1 millisecond NBR. Okay, so aspect ratio is 16:9 and the resolution is 2560 by 1440. It is a 350 nit monitor. It has excellent viewing angle at 178 degrees, top, down, right, left. It says that it's HDR10 and it's Freesync and NVIDIA G-Sync. Alright, so let's take a look at the box before we unbox it. The front and the back have the exact same information. You have the product name, a model, a 32GN63T-B, 165 Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond motion blur reaction. It is G-Sync compatible, HDR10, FreeSync, and the resolution is Quad HD at 2560 by 1440. Got a picture of the product right there. We have more of the same information on this side. That's about it. Let's unbox this. Alright, so over here we got some instructions on how to take the monitor out. Just be careful not to lay it on a screw. And use a stand to give you leverage to pick up the monitor. And don't use a drill, just use your fingers to tighten it up. Alright, so we have a goodie bag over here. Let's see what's inside it. DisplayPort cable, power brick, some kind of clip, extended warranty if you want to get extended warranty, Canadian extended warranty, some regulatory information, quick user guide, more information in French. So the monitor base and the monitor stand. The styrofoam protection. And now pick the monitor up. And that's all that's in this box. So now I'm going to put it on its face. And let's install the base. Right there. And the whole installation is toolless. You don't need any tools. I mean, you could use a flathead if you want to, but you really don't. Which is a lot nicer than the one that I looked at earlier. That one you had to have a Phillips screwdriver to screw everything in by your fingers, and you're done. Very convenient. Feed is on. And voila. Let's look at all the ports. So here's the back of the product. There's the logo here. And over here we have a display port, an HDMI port, and audio out port. So this is just a pass-through port. So the graphic card will output audio to over here, but you will need headphones to plug into here. And here's our power. Got some ventilation on the sides, and that's about it for the back side. So not much on the front. Just we have our display. And this is a really nice stand. It goes down, it goes up, it swivels, believe it or not. It does swivel, but only swivels one direction. This way it stays leveled. Up and down. This is nice. This is my favorite part, right here. This way you don't have to use books or anything. And at the bottom we have our menu controls and our power button via this joystick. So let's go on ahead and plug this in and see if it works. And the monitor lives. Alright, so let's just go ahead. Get some stock footage rolling. So let's just check out how great this monitor really looks. Overall, I'm very impressed with it so far. And let's go and look at the menu. So we'll click on the menu. And this one, what we have? A power off, inputs, game mode, and menu. So let's go to menu. Over here, it tells a whole bunch of the basic features that are going on. Once you go to game mode, you can choose different modes in here. You have gamer 1, 2, if you're playing FPS, if you're playing RTS, if you're Vivid, I'm guessing that's just for like, videos, if you're reading a book or something, or if you want the HDR effect. Well, you know what? Let's go HDR effect. Let's go to adjust. Freesync Premium. Let's go to extended. Going in this mode, obviously I switched some of my settings over here. That's not a problem. I don't want to duplicate it. I just want to show it on number 2, which is this monitor here. Keep the changes. Identify. Yes, we're on number 2. Let's go to our resolution. It's a 1080p. Let's go to the recommended. Let's keep the changes. Let's go to advanced display. And just make sure that this is at 120 Hz or the highest it goes. It does go up to 165 Hz, but I'm running on HDMI, and I think that's probably just the limit of HDMI at this point. Alright, perfect. Close that out. Let's go ahead and go full screen. We're at 4K, perfect. Alright, so let's look at our other settings. We're running on Freesync extended. Now the other settings are if you want like faster refreshes. So like, you know, you probably like an FPS mode or, you know, maybe a manual mode, you'll be able to set those up. You know, let's have a crosshair. Nice green crosshair in the middle of it. Okay, go picture, 100% brightness, contrast. And if you want to reset the picture, you can do that. Inputs. Different inputs. We're on HDMI. Our aspect ratio is full wide, but actually let's put on original. This way it doesn't mess with the aspect ratio as much. You won't have the image going outside of the monitor, so it'll be just inside of it. See what else? General, languages, LED power, automatic standby, buzzers, and whatever, and whatnot. Or if you want to go back into original settings, you can do that. Alright, if you hit middle, you go to inputs. It'll tell you what inputs you're in. We're in HDMI, go game mode, and you can mess with all this here if you would like to. So if you go right, left, you can control the headphone audio, and remember this monitor does not have any speakers. Okay, if you go up, give you accessibility options, so you can set that up if you would like to. Same as going down, and you press and hold, it turns off. So here, you want to go power off, you power it off. And there you guys have it, the LG UltraGear 32-inch 2K monitor. It is a great monitor. Color reproduction is great, image reproduction is great. I love how speedy it is. LG always makes great panels. As you can see, I've used mine for a while now, and I just love LG panels. I love the inclusion of their monitor stand, which is up, down, you have swivel. It has a lot of functionality in it. Instead of just the regular, just tilt, and then you can just twist it a little bit. Basically just twisting the monitor. But this is a really nice monitor stand. Now guys, remember, this monitor does not, and I repeat, does not have speakers. It does have an audio out port, so you have to plug in speakers or headphones into it. You can't control the volume from the monitor itself, but it does not have speakers. So take that into consideration if you need an integrated speakers. But most integrated monitor speakers aren't that great anyway, so I mean, I always recommend getting a separate speaker or headphone. I got some gripes. I wish it was an IPS display. It is a VA panel, but I prefer IPS. It's just a color reproduction, just a little bit better. For basic day-to-day use, this is a great monitor, but if you're looking for more professional use, video editing, photo editing, you might want to get a different panel. Now, this does seem to do the job nicely, but if the color production really matters, you'll need a different panel. But otherwise, for gaming, everyday use, and basic photo and video editing, this is the way to go. Great resolution, great color production, great brightness, and high refresh speeds. It does say HDR10. I think it's software HDR10, not hardware HDR10, only because this monitor does not go up to 1,000 nits. It goes up to close to 400 nits, so it's more like an HDR4 monitor, not an HDR10. Aside from that, it is a great monitor. And remember, a link for this product is in the description below. If you guys enjoyed this content, smash that like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notified when I release my next video. If you guys have a question, a comment, or want to say hello, what's good? Drop it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.